Welcome back to episode 11 of my Franchise Hockey Manager 7 playthrough with the Boston Bruins. And the little engine that could is going to continue to keep doing it as we are now in the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. If we look at the playoffs, you can see we defeated the top seed Tampa Bay Lightning 4-2 in the first round. In the second round, we took on the number 2 seed Ottawa Senators and beat them in 5 games. The Blue Jackets defeated the Islanders and the Flyers in 7 games each. Over in the West, the Blues and the Vegas Golden Knights will play for a chance to come out of the West. The Blues have defeated the Avalanche and the number 1 seed Nashville Predators, or the number 2 seed now. Were they number 1 or number 2? We'll look in a second. Either way, Vegas went through Minnesota 4-0 and Vegas 4-2 to get where they are. So St. Louis, Vegas, Columbus, and Boston in the Stanley Cup semifinals. We just went through the stats, so if you're watching the previous episode, I'm not going to do it again. We just went through Columbus's stats in the last series. Any changes I want to make? Jason Demare. We're going to bring Demare back. He's ready to go. Put Connor Clifton back on the bench. And I think everything else is going to stay as is. Yep. So let's, again, we're going to sim these until we get to an elimination game, and then we'll play the elimination game. So it could be, game 4, game 5, game 6, game 7. If we win the elimination game and it was us who were on the verge of being eliminated, we'll play the following game. If we lose the elimination game and our season's over, we will get to the off season. So let's get right to it. So let's go ahead and sim ahead to the next day. I have an email that needs, Hall of Fame nominees. Okay, so we have to select one. These are all the nominees. So Teppo Numminen, Glenn Wesley, Steve Larmer, Patrick Eliash, Bobby Smith, Doug Waite, Steve Duchesne, Alexei Kovalev, Brian Bellows, and Chris Pronger. I'm going to go Doug Waite. Oops. Please I would love to let you know. How can I let you know? I must have missed it. Yeah, it's not giving me the option. All right, well, whatever. Fine. Be that way. So let's skip a day. Or not skip a day, but play the day. And we take a 1-0 series lead. Vegas beats St. Louis, so they're up 1-0. We win game 1 in Columbus, 4-3. First period, 3 goals. Brad Marchand, his 9th of the postseason from Pasta and McAvoy. Dubois picks up his 2nd of the postseason from Nugent Hopkins and Braden McNabb. We would then score 2 more, Jake Bean from Smith and Texier, and then Bergeron on the power play from Pasternak and Kasha. No score. Or in the second period, we would extend that lead to 4-1 as McAvoy would pick up his 3rd from Marchand and Bergeron. Seth Jones would get them within 2 from Atkinson and Dubois. In the third, Gustav Nyquist would score to get them within a goal, but they would get no closer. We outshot them 34-24. Mackenzie Blackwood stopped 21 out of 24. Jonas Korpisalo stopped 30 out of 34 for the Blue Jackets. For us, Brad Marchand with a 76, Matt Grzelcyk with a 72 were the 2 top-rated players for us. Adam Pelech had an absolutely terrible game. Hopefully he'll bounce back. For them, Seth Jones rated an 80 and Dubois was a 73. So we are up 1-0 here in the Stanley Cup semifinal. Game 2. Series is tied at 1. Vegas has a 2-0 lead, so we dropped this one 4-3. Let's take a look at that. So 2-2 after 1. Marchand and Kasha for us. Domi and Nyquist for them. In the second period, each team scored a goal. Bjorkstrand scored his 2nd. Then Adam Pelech scored 1 to tie it at 3. And with our 7:40 into the third period, Emil Benstrom from Peak and Foudy gave Columbus a 4-3 lead, a lead they would hold onto. So nobody on our team rated over a 70. Gavrikov was a 73, Domi a 77. They outshot us 34-22. Blackwood with a decent game, stopped 30 out of 34 shots. Korpisalo stopped 19 out of 22. They outshot us 17-5 in the first period, and we came out of that tied at 2. All right, so we split. Oh, no, that's not good. How long is he out for? Oh, damn it. Okay. Replace with Trent Frederick. Now let's go in and jack with the lines here a little bit. So who do I want on that top line? I think we go Craig Smith because he can play both, right? No, he can only play left wing or right wing. I don't want to move Kasha, so I guess we just move DeBrusk up 1. Texier up 1, Wagner 1, and we'll leave Frederick, Corrali, and Sutter on that. Damn it, that sucks. Okay. All right. Can't worry about it. It's over with. Let's put Kasha in here at the shootout. And Bergeron as the other extra attacker. Power play, this is where it's really going to hurt on the special teams. I got Kasha there, Kasha there, Kasha there. So we need Stahl, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. I guess. I'm not thrilled about it, but whatever. Frederick and Bergeron is fine on the top, but I got to do this and that and that. Well, that sucks. All right. Oh, I got to change the 4 and 3s too, don't I? Bergeron and DeBrusk. Bergeron and that, and DeBrusk and Coyle. All right. Okay. Well, that stinks, but it is what it is. So we have to play the rest of the postseason without Brad Marchand. We go on to game 3. Boston leads 2-1. So all 3 games in Vegas, so St. Louis won. So all 3 games have ended 4-3 so far. Through 3 games, we are up 2-1. We were up 1-0 after 1. McAvoy from Texier. We were up 2-0 after 2. Grzelcyk from Pasternak and DeBrusk. In the third period, oh, wow, Columbus would score 3 straight goals in a matter of 3 minutes to take a 3-2 lead. Atkinson, Bischoff, and Domi. But then we would come back. Bergeron and Stahl would score on the power play. That was a good addition by me. Stahl would score on the power play to give us a 4-3 lead, and we would take this one 4-3 in the final. So Atkinson was the only one over 70, or I guess Nugent Hopkins and Seth Jones were both over 70 as well. So they had a couple guys with some decent games for us. Pasternak, Carlo, DeBrusk, Bergeron, all over 40. We were outshot 33-21, but still managed to pull this one out. Blackwood stopped 30 out of 33. Korpisalo only stopped 17 out of 21. So we're up 2-1 now. Let's get on to game number 4. Series is tied at 2. Columbus beats us 5-3. So first period, Nugent Hopkins, Domi and Werenski would score for them. Wagner and DeBrusk for us. Second period, they would go, or no, there was no scoring in the first. I'm sorry. So this was the second. And then in the third, Dubois and Seth Jones would make it 5-3. Coyle would get one late, but we would lose that one 5-3. Some pretty good scores. Werenski and Seth Jones, especially with an 85. Cam Atkinson with a 77. Yeah, it wasn't a great game. We outshot them 29-26. Mackenzie Blackwood only stopped 21 out of 26. Korpisalo 26 out of 29. So it's 2-2 as we go to game number 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's head to the next day. Vegas leads 3-2 and we lead 3-2 as we win game 5 3-2. So the next game will be an elimination game. So they took a 1-0 lead after one. Atkinson from Wensky and Nugent-Hopkins. DeBrusk would get us tied. Atkinson would score a power play goal with 5 minutes left in the second. We go to the third. David Pasternak from Bergeron and Jake Bean. And 5:20 into overtime. Jake DeBrusk from Coyle and Craig Smith would end the game. We win 3-2. Take a 3-2 series lead. Bergeron with an 82. Bean with a 73, Pelech with a 70, DeBrusk with a 70, Coyle with a 71, Pasternak with a 70, so a lot of good scores there for them. Seth Jones with an 89, Cam Atkinson 86. We were outshot 38-34. Nice game by Mackenzie Blackwood, stopping 36 out of 38. Jonas Corposalo 31 out of 34. So the next game will be an elimination game. All right. Let's get to game number 6. If we win, we go to the Stanley Cup final. If we lose, we play game 7. So the lines: DeBrusk, Bergeron, Pasternak, Texier, Stahl, Kasha, Wagner, Coyle, Smith, Frederick, Corrali, Suter, Pelech, McAvoy, Grzelcyk, Carlo, Demare, and Bean. In goal, Mackenzie Blackwood. They're starting Jonas Corposalo. And let's play some hockey. Alrighty, here we go. The opportunity for the Bruins goes by the wayside. Not a whole lot going on here in the first minute and a half. Bruins looking to get on the board early and advance to the Stanley Cup final for the first time since 2019. And they lost in 7 games to the St. Louis Blues. Is going to be iced by Columbus. Shot on goal, saved there by Corposalo. And Columbus goes in offsides. Bergeron or Pasternak to DeBrusk, and they don't get a shot on. A breakaway for DeBrusk is kicked aside by Corposalo. First couple shots of the game for the Bruins. He's trying to get the puck out of their zone, and they finally do. Stolen away by the Bruins. Bjork gets it up ahead to Kasha. No, it's not Bjork. Bjork's not on the big club. He was number 10, so I thought it was him. A couple of shots don't make it through to McKenzie. There's a shot that gets through to McKenzie, and he kicks that one out. Still no score here midway through period number 1. Shot on by Pasternak. Another shot by Pasternak. Couple shots by Chris Wagner don't get through. Another shot on goal by the Bruins, and Corposalo standing tall here early in the first period. Shot blocked. Charlie McAvoy playing good defense. Bruins get the puck into Columbus' zone. The Blue Jackets take it right back. And is going to be iced. Looking to get on the board first here, keep their season alive. Bruins looking to advance to the Stanley Cup final. Shot saved by Mackenzie Blackwood, and DeBrusk ices it. Columbus with a couple of nifty passes, but they're not able to get a shot on Blackwood. That one goes behind the net. Taken away by the Bees. 5 minutes left in the first period. No score. From the TD North Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Stolen away. He's trying to get a shot on. They do get the shot on. Goes wide, though. Kicked out by Corposalo easily. Shot saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. Save by Corposalo there. Bruins get it back out. Another save by Corposalo on the long shot. Another save by Corposalo. And that's going to do it for the first period. So we double them up in shots. 12-6. but it is 0-0 through one period. So let's get right to second period action. Columbus looking to keep their season alive. Bruins looking to advance to the Stanley Cup Final. That they take on either the St. Louis Blues or the Vegas Golden Knights. It's going to be iced by the Bruins. So either way, I'm going to play 2 games in this episode. I'm either going to play Game 7 of this series, or I'm going to play the elimination game of the Stanley Cup Final. So if we win this game, we'll go to the Stanley Cup Final and do the elimination thing. Or if we lose this game, we will go on to play Game 7. So we'll have one more game in this episode. So this will likely be a bit shorter episode if we lose this game, because we're going to go right into Game 7 and play that one, and then there won't be much simming or anything else. It'll just be the 2 games. A couple shots by the Bruins, don't get through. Pasta has it out front. He's trying to get a shot on goal, and he can't. Stolen away by the Bruins. Opportunity for Texier as he gets it right on goal, and Korpisalo makes the difficult save. Kasha has the puck taken away from him, gets it right back though. Shot, save held on to by Joonas Korpisalo. Saved by Blackwood. Midway through the hockey game, no score. Shot and another save. Korpisalo's played really well. Bruins with a lot of shots through a period and a half. And Columbus gets on the board first. Andrew Peak from Boone Jenner and Jake Bischoff at the 11:36 mark of the second period to take a 1-0 lead. Opportunity for the Bruins. Cleared into the corner. And the Bruins take it away. They now trail 1-0 here. And the puck is iced. Shot save on Blackwood. Looking to score here before the end of the period. And the puck is iced with 4.5 minutes left to go. Shot in the crease from the point by Wagner. Almost gets through. Shot, score right off the face-off. Jake Bean from Charlie Coyle and Chris Wagner tied this one at 1 with 4 minutes left in the second period. A big goal from the youngster Jake Bean ties this one at 1. Coyle won the draw cleanly over to Wagner, who fed it back to Bean at the point, who blew it past Korpisalo to tie the game at 1. Shot held on to by Blackwood, 2.5 left to go. And Kevin Stenlund is going to go 2 minutes for holding. That's the first penalty of the game with 2 minutes left in the second period. Shot is cleared out. A minute left on the Bruins power play. Save by Blackwood as Columbus gets a short-handed opportunity. Taken away by the Bruins as they look to get one opportunity here before the end of the period. Held on to by Korpisalo. Shot from the point held on to by Korpisalo, and that will do it for the power play. That will do it for the second period. 1-1 is the score. We're still doubling them up in shots. We're out shooting Columbus 26-13 through 2 periods. We're tied at 1. Peak scored for Columbus, and then Jake Bean, right off the draw from Charlie Coyle and Chris Wagner, tied this one at 1. All right, let's get to the third of this 1-1 hockey game. Korpisalo keeping the Blue Jackets in this one, stopping 25 out of 26 shots through 2 periods. Shot out of play. It's off to the left of Mackenzie Blackwood. doesn't make it through, and the Bruins ice it. Down the near boards. Puck stolen away. Cleared in. Bruins get it back out. 2 minutes have passed in the third period. Shot goes wide by Andre Kasha. Carlo with some good defense. And Bruins going offsides. And Columbus goes in offsides. Saved by Blackwood. Cleared out to center ice by the Bruins. Brought right back in by the Blue Jackets. Saved by Blackwood. Columbus putting a little pressure on here in this one. And the puck is iced. 5 minutes into the third period of a 1-1 hockey game. Win and go to the Stanley Cup Finals for the Bruins. Win and Game 7 in Columbus 2 days from now for the Blue Jackets. Shot blocked. Stolen away from DeBrusk. Columbus gets it out of their zone. Not a lot of action here in the third, and just as I say that, a breakaway on Blackwood as he's able to turn aside the Columbus skater. That one goes wide. Shot on Blackwood, saved. Kasha with an opportunity, kicked out by Korpisalo. Midway through the third period, 1-1. Blue Jackets offsides and ahead of the puck. Bruins win the draw, clear it into the corner. Shot, Bergeron has the puck in the crease, not able to get it. Gets the puck there, down to DeBrusk, and Korpisalo holds on. Bruins win the draw, puck doesn't get through. Golden opportunity for Jake DeBrusk on the, tried to wrap it in on the near side post and couldn't. 6.5 left. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Columbus is offsides again with 6 minutes left. Puck goes out of play. Shot kicked into the corner by Blackwood. It's cleared out with 4:44 left in the third period. Opportunity saved by Blackwood. And Columbus on a 2-on-1. Max Domi from Cam Atkinson and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with 4 minutes left give the Blue Jackets a 2-1 lead here in Game 6. Shot goes wide to Korpisalo. Down under 4 minutes. Trying to get an opportunity here in the last 6, saved by Korpisalo. Nothing Blackwood could have done on that. It was a beautiful 2-on-1. And Columbus gets the backbreaker. Boone Jenner from Nick Foligno and Kevin Stenlund. They take a 2-goal lead with 2 minutes left in this one, and it looks like we're going to be going to Game 7 in Columbus 2 days from now. Breakaway opportunity for the Bruins, held on to by Korpisalo. Shot doesn't make it through. And that's going to do it. Well, there's 8 seconds left as they go in offsides. That's going to do it. So the game is over. Columbus wins Game 6, 3-1. Kenzie Blackwood stopped 19 out of 22 shots. Korpisalo was really good for Columbus in this one, stopping 31 out of 32. Andrew Peak from Jenner and Bischoff. Bean from Wagner and Coyle. We were 1-1 after 2. In the third, Domi and Jenner scored 2 minutes apart late in the third period to give the Columbus Blue Jackets a 3-1 win and tie this series at 3. So we're going to get right on in Vegas. Whoever wins Game 7 is going to be taking on the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Final as they defeat the Blues in 7 games. Just clear all this out. I don't think there's anything here that we need. Nope. All right. So that's all done. So we are going to move on to Game 7. here in just a second. All right, so we're going to stick with the same lines. Sorry, just getting some water. We're going to stick with the same lines. I don't think there's any need to change them. DeBrusk, Bergeron, Pastrnak, Texier, Stahl, Kasha, Wagner, Coyle, Smith, Frederick, Corrali, Sutter, Pelech and McAvoy, Grzelcyk and Carlo, Demare and Bean, and Mackenzie Blackwood will be starting for us. Same thing for them. Korpisalo's starting for them. Mackenzie Blackwood with 11 wins in 17 games, so he's played pretty well in the postseason. Not great. Save percentage is still under 900, but all right, let's get to Game 7 in Ohio. Bruins looking for an early opportunity. Bruins are offsides. It's cleared into the corner. And Alexander Texier is going to go 2 minutes for interference. Columbus has a 2-man advantage 2 minutes into this one. Shot save, and the Bruins are able to get it out. And the puck is cleared out of play down to 46 seconds on the man advantage for Columbus. Bruins do a nice job playing keep away. Columbus gets it back right at the end of the power play. Opportunity for the Bruins. Texier tries to get a shot on goal and he can't. Shot held on to off the stick of Pastrnak by Korpisalo. That one is iced by the Blue Jackets. Both players thrown out of the face-off dot. Shot held, saved and kicked all the way out by Korpisalo, and that's going to be an icing. Shot doesn't make it through. That one doesn't make it through. Bruins won the draw, but couldn't get the shot through to Korpisalo. Cleared out. 12:38 left in the first period. No score. Held on to by Blackwood. I think that's the first shot he's faced in this one. Held on to, or saved by Korpisalo. Breakaway opportunity stolen away from the Bruins. I don't think he even got a chance there. There's an opportunity for the Bruins, and not able to cash in as he lost control of the puck. I think that was Craig Smith. Pastrnak with it. Back to the point. Bruins change, and they don't get a shot on goal. Shot score by the Bruins. 8:35 left in the first period. Jake Bean again from Bergeron and DeBrusk. Patrice found him in the high slot, and he's able to beat Korpisalo, and we take a 1-0 lead. Bruins looking to advance to the Stanley Cup Final to take on the Vegas Golden Knights if they can hold on to this one. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Bruins get it right back and clear it down in deep. Columbus gets it right back. Shot saved by Blackwood, and that one's iced by the Bruins. Shot save off the stick of Texier. Kicked out, doesn't make it through to Blackwood. Shot goes wide. Texier tries to jam it in that near post, but he couldn't. Bruins get it right back. 2-on-1, and that one is kicked out. Under 2 minutes left in the first period. 1-0 Bruins. Jake Bean with the lone goal of this one. It's cleared out of play. It's off one by Columbus. Bruins have it. Final 30 seconds of the first period. Shot, save, and that will do it for the first period. Bruins go into the locker room up 1-0 here in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jake Bean from Patrice Bergeron and Jake DeBrusk. We outshoot them 10-6 in the first period. Let's get to period number 2. Bergeron wins the draw. Shot from the point, saved by Korpisalo. Stolen away by the Bruins. Taken right back by the Blue Jackets. A lot of play at neutral in the neutral zone. And Bemstrom's going to go for tripping, and the Bruins are going to go on the power play. Looking to extend their 1-0 lead here. Opportunity for DeBrusk, and that one does not make it out. A couple shots on Korpisalo, and it's cleared out of play. Columbus is going to get this one out. They're going to kill off most of the rest of the power play. Bruins might get one more opportunity here. Shot on Korpisalo is saved, and that will do it on the power play. A couple of saves on Blackwood, the two best opportunities of the night for Columbus, held on to by McKenzie. Shot doesn't make it through as it's blocked. 5 minutes gone in the second period. Tough shot, saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. Shot on Korpisalo is held on to. Jake Bean with the only goal as the Bruins ice this one. Shot, score. Columbus ties it. Max Domi from Peak and Bjorkstrand at the 7:14 mark of the second period. It is 1-1. Columbus's offense has started to pick it up here a little bit in the second period, and they're able to beat Mackenzie Blackwood. We have a brand new ball game midway through the hockey game. That one's cleared into the seats. Let's have it now. Turn it over, get it back. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Another shot and another save by Korpisalo. Bruins take it away. Hold on to it at center ice. Turn it over, get it back. Turn it over again. That was a good opportunity for the Blue Jackets, and Blackwood was able to get a good shot on there. And then at the other end, Korpisalo was able to hold on to that one. That one is iced. Craig Smith thrown out of the box. And Seth Jones is going to go 2 minutes for slashing. All right, let's get back to it. Opportunity for the Bruins to get that lead back. Minute and a half left. Korpisalo kicks that one into the corner, and it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Bruins have to wait to tag up, and they don't get a shot on, and that one's cleared all the way down. Get it right back in and turn it over, and that's going to do it for the power play. The Bruins are 0 for 2 on the power play in this one. Losing Marchand has really hurt them. In the second period. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Bruins with a 3-on-2, and they can't beat Junis. 2 minutes left in the second period. We are tied at 1. It's shaping up very similar to Game 6. Low-scoring defensive hockey game. That one's cleared out of play. Last 30 seconds of period 2. Held on to by Korpisalo, and that will do it for the second period. We are out shooting Columbus 22-11, but we are tied at 1. Jake Bean scored for us, and then later in the first period, then in the second period, Max Domi would score to tie it at 1. So let's move on to the third, see who's going to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. So won by Columbus. Breakaway for the Bruins, and Korpisalo is able to kick that one out. Saved by Blackwood, kept in by Columbus, and they get a couple of good opportunities but don't score. Held on to by Korpisalo. just under 3 minutes into this one. Tied at 1. Stolen away and taken right back by Columbus. McAvoy and Bergeron combined to steal the puck. Five minutes gone. 1. Play in the neutral zone here. Neither team able to get much going in the last couple of minutes. Last 4 minutes, there hasn't been a shot on goal. Finally, Blackwood is able to make a save there. Midway through the third period of a 1-1 Game 7. Puck cleared out. Cleared into the stands, I should say. Opportunity for Columbus doesn't get through. And stack up in front of Mackenzie Blackwood. It's cleared down. We're down to 8 minutes left in the third period. Columbus playing some smothering defense in the third period. I don't know if I even have a shot, if we even have a shot on goal here as Blackwood kicks that one out easily. Cleared into the corner. Stolen away by the Bruins. No, we had one. We had a breakaway, I think. That was it. 5 minutes left. 1-1. Shot score! Brandon Carlo from Sean Corrali and David Pastrnak. A bad goal. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was all over Carlo. Carlo fired a wrist shot off, and it beat Korpisalo. And the Bruins are 5.5 minutes away from advancing to the Stanley Cup Final. Blackwood holds on to that one. Saved by Blackwood and cleared into the benches. Bruins win the draw. It's cleared into the benches again, down to 4 minutes. Dumped down deep by the Bees. Hold on for another 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Two and a half left to go. I'm clock watching. 2 minutes. Bruins have the puck. Down to a minute. Breakaway opportunity kicked out by Blackwood. Bruins have it. 30 seconds. And the Boston Bruins, the number 8 seed, are going to advance to the Stanley Cup Final as they defeat the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1 in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Mackenzie Blackwood stopped 17 out of 18 shots. Korpisalo stopped 23 out of 25. But the Bruins win Game 7. Jake Bean scored from Bergeron and DeBrusk in the first. Max Domi would tie it in the second. Then Brandon Carlo at the 14:30 mark of the third period from Corrali and Pastrnak would give the Bruins a 2-1 lead, and they would hold on to it. Jake DeBrusk with the best score, 75 for us. Bean was a 73. Pastrnak was a 73. Bergeron was a 70. On the other side, Cam Atkinson was a 77. Seth Jones with his worst game of this series. Oliver Bjorkstrand was a 71. We only had 3 shots on goal in the third period, but we made them count, and we advance to the Stanley Cup Final, where we will take on the Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll really quickly take a look at their roster. All right, let's take a look at the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's look at their stats. We'll look at their playoff stats, and we'll look at our playoff stats, and then that'll be it. I think we've actually already looked at them this year, but we'll look at them again. So Jonathan Marchessault led them in points with 86. Max Pacioretty led them in goals with 41. Shea Theodore, 80 points in 82 games, was a plus 48, was Theodore. William Karlsson is day-to-day. He had 78 points, led the team in assists with 59. Alex Pietrangelo, 76 points in 80 games. Mark Stone, 71 points. A lot of offense. Riley Smith, 55 points. Cage Quinney. I don't know who that is. Cage Quinney, 39 points in 68 games. Their goaltending tandem of Robin Lehner and Kevin Boyle. So if we look at their goalie stats, Robin Lehner was their workhorse this year, 263 goals against, 910 save percentage. If we look at the playoffs, it's been all Lehner. 1.77 goals against and a 946 save percentage. He's been outstanding. Marchessault leads them in points with 17 along with Pacioretty. Now if we look at us, David Pastrnak, 22 points in 18 games. Bergeron, 21 in 18. Marchand, 21 points in 13 games. So losing him is going to be difficult. Craig Smith has been a revelation here in the postseason, 17 points in 18 games. Charlie McAvoy has been pretty good. Texier, DeBrusk, and Bean all with double-digit points. And our goalies, it's been more of the same. Mackenzie Blackwood's been okay. 3 goals against average of 3 right on the nose and an 897 goals against. He hasn't been great. He's been okay. And he's going to have to be really good in the next episode, which will be the Stanley Cup final between the Boston Bruins and the Vegas Golden Knights. So, as always, guys, please leave me your thoughts, leave me your comments, leave a like, leave a subscribe, all that good stuff. And until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.